So yeah, I think hometown values and work ethic, hard work, work ethic, hometown values are key to our company and the people that work here. They have, I think what we like to think about is that we like to find good people and then give them an opportunity to blossom. Create an environment that's conducive for them to grow and expand their horizons and allow them the flexibility to grow. And you're always amazed at what evolves.
In 1958, two friends, Earl Buttweiler and Ken Gross, decided to start a welding supply company. Earl knew welding, Ken sold school buses, but their friendship began in 1944 growing up in Rockville, Minnesota. Not blessed with wealth, but with a sense of purpose, they took a risk. They each invested $500 and formed Earl's Welding Supply in Earl's basement. Little did they know that their new business venture, set on a solid foundation of Minnesota hometown values, mutual trust, and a let's make this work attitude, would be the foundation for St. Cloud Industrial Products, Inc., better known as SCIPI. From 1958 to 1964, Earl and Ken worked hard at making the welding supply company successful. But it was not their knowledge of welding, but their expertise in sales and marketing that turned out to be the critical skills needed to grow the company. It was Ken's knowledge of selling school buses that transformed the welding supply company into North Central Coach and Equipment. They met Irv Lund, one of the two top school bus salesmen, along with Ken. Ken and Earl met with Red Mosley of Bluebird School Buses, who introduced them to Corbin Davis, the Bluebird sales manager. And in 1960, North Central Coach was the official Minnesota distributor for Bluebird buses. Earl's Welding Supply was still growing. In 1961, they moved the company to Waite Park, rented a space at Netter's Machine Shop, and continued to grow and add new products. It was also the year they hired Dave Gross as a part-time driver. The company soon outgrew their new space, and in 1963 they moved the company to Bill Blonigan's Studebaker Garage. In 1964, the name was officially changed to North Central Coach and Equipment Company. What did not change was the foundation set by Earl and Ken back in 1958. The let's make this work attitude became the core of SCIPI's work ethic. 1964 was a big year for the six-year-old company. North Central Coach moved to Quonset Hut. They continued to expand and diversify. Irv Lund saw the truck bumper business as a good investment and started the MasterGuard bumper business. This eventually led to the launching of North Central Truck Accessories Group. In 1974, Don Schiffler was hired as the controller, but it was February 1975 that would mark the date that SCIPI made their most important decision for the future of all their employees and their families.
In 1975, Irv Lund retired in February, and at that point in time, we started an ESOP. And thanks to the fact that Irv Lund trusted Ken Gross, it was fortunate that Ken had the foresight to say, you know what, I want to share this company. And Irv had the confidence and the trust that he would be paid. And at that time, we were probably the first ESOP in the state of Minnesota. It was a totally new concept at that time. And Ken and I were very unsure how it would all go. So it was a major step going into uncharted waters. There's no question about it. But Ken had the foresight and Irv had the trust to allow this to happen. So we started it.
The ESOP program is a wonderful program because I've used it now, and it had a lot of savings in it all the way through that could be used after you retire and that, you know.
We became an ESOP company at that time, and that's probably the most memorable event because it really gave us a chance to reward our employees, and when they retired they'd have a nest egg. And so between that and how we started out and how we grew, I guess that's my memorable event. So
I think the best thing I had working with North Central is the fact that I can look back now, like this is like 25 years, and I still see some of the same people who are still around. And I think the good thing about any corporation or any company is the core people.
Now I've had, I'm guessing 27, 28 years with the old company. And when I was ready to retire, it was nothing. And then in St. Cloud Industrial Products Company, they had this retirement fund, ESOP, and then a 401k. So I was lucky to be 12, 13 years with them, something like that. Before I retired, I had something to go back.
Folks, as you know, the mission and purpose of this organization is very, very important. And we use those fundamental positions for deciding what business we go into and what products we sell. So I guess I want to start this by reminding you what our mission statement is, okay? So our mission is to provide quality products and exceptional service to the markets we serve while improving the lives of the people we touch along the way. We think that's fundamental for moving us forward, okay? Now what goes along with that is the purpose of the organization. And the purpose to give our people work with purpose, a sense of family, and a feeling of pride through accomplishment. With quality as our measure, excellence as our guide, and character as our foundation. When you, or better we, do our jobs right, we make a difference to the people we serve. SCIPI's strengths have come from our ability to reinvent ourselves as markets change. By leveraging our expertise, facilities, and customer base, we have helped uncover new opportunities. Our 1992 acquisition of Parts Midwest, a Ford Motorcraft parts distributorship, opened the door to opportunities in Minneapolis-St. Paul marketplace. Since then, we have added Ford accessories, Chrysler Mopar parts, and Carlite glass products. Our customer base consists of Ford and Chrysler dealers, fleet accounts, and repair shops throughout the upper Midwest. Metal Sales was founded in 1917. SCIPI acquired it in 1990. Since then, we have acquired stores in Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, South Dakota, and Nebraska. Our products include cemetery memorials, granite countertops, cut-to-size limestone, and natural stone landscape ornaments. We feel very good about how we're positioned for growth in the future. North Central Bus and Equipment began as a Bluebird school bus dealership. We diversified into truck equipment and accessories, which grew into a separate company we named North Central Truck Accessories. In 1999, we sold this company to the employees of that division. We continued to serve the commercial truck market with snow plows and truck bodies. In 2004, we returned to our roots by acquiring Grand American Bus Sales. We now sell school and commercial buses in Minnesota and South Dakota. Sunburst Transit is our newest company. It was started in 2008. We safely transport students to and from school and related activities in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area. We service public, private, and charter schools. 48% of our fleet is equipped with new technology, low-emission or alternative fuel engines.
Open communication and mutual respect for each other. Whether if it's our vendor or if it's our customers, our employees, We take pride in just having mutual respect for each other, and we're all in this together. It's a team effort.
We believe that St. Cloud Industrial Products is a blessed company. We have great employees, we have wonderful customers, and we have a great support system around us of vendors and professionals that help us do our work. We sincerely believe that the best is yet to come for St. Cloud Industrial Products.
Before SCIPI, I had no retirement benefits. Here we are, 17 years later. I am so proud to say that I have a substantial amount in my ESOP today. When that special day comes for retirement, I feel I can live comfortably. Special thanks to this ESOP benefit that I have. SCIPI is wonderful to their employees, and they're wonderful to work for.
The management are very family oriented. They believe in family first, and if there's any crisis that comes up in your family, they understand and they say take care of that first, work second. Because I always was putting work first and family second, and he says no, family first, work second.
I like working for SCIPI because it's challenging. We're very diversified. There's a lot of different companies. It's stable in a sense that we have so many different companies. If one division is not doing as well, you can lean on the other. The employees here treat each other with respect, and it's not so much of a competition who can be higher than the next person, because of the ESOP that we have. It's a sense of teamwork that everyone wants everyone to do well, because we will all win at the end if everyone does well.
And when I was hired, they told me one of the benefits was ESOP. And at the time, I had no clue what ESOP was. Back then, it really didn't mean a lot to me. I was busy with all kinds of other things, like most people are when they're starting out in life and having kids and all that. And years went by, and I wasn't doing anything, putting anything into this ESOP, actively working in it. But over the years, it started growing, and it just continued to grow and grow. And now, I'm looking at an account that's in 6 figures. And that's exciting. And now I look forward to the times when Don gets together with us and goes over our ESOP and tells us about it, and I'm just seeing this thing explode. It's the kind of thing that I never would have had the ability to put this kind of money away on my own.
We kind of look at our employees that they're part of a family, so to speak. That we share not only we share the stock in our company, but we also share our philosophy and our value system. Most of our employees have been with us a long time. Well, I think that our philosophy is having a concern for our people, and it's really all about people. It's really, business is really all about people. Our company is all about people. It's about finding good people, and then creating an environment to allow them to blossom, and then let them grow within that environment. My passion is its people. They're like family to me. I've watched them grow and expand. When I think of people, I break down and cry. Because it's about people. That's all it is. Sorry. And it's about how those people have developed far beyond my expectations. I'm amazed sometimes what grows as a result of a little bit of nurturing, and so many people surprise themselves as to how much they can contribute, and that's what's good to see also. And that's the reason I'm here.